Going to be trying out this Dremel sharpening kit that is an attachment for my Dremel 3000 that I've got here, 3000 or 4000, can't remember which model it is, that is used to sharpen chainsaws, lawnmower blades, that type of stuff. I'm going to use it on my chainsaw today. So, been a little while since I sharpened the chain on this, and I've touched it up every time I've gone to use it, but getting ready to go harvest some firewood for the fall here. So this is what I normally carry and use. Going to compare it with speed and ease of this Dremel kit here. So let's get started by pulling it out of the package. All right, to start with, I'm going to get the Dremel actually ready. And to do that, I'm going to hold the lock down and take that cutting wheel off of there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is remove this housing clear off of here. I have to take that piece all the way off to do it. So that removes that guy, gets it ready for us to put the guide on here. Next thing we want to do is determine our pitch size of our chain, and I know that my saw is actually a 3/8 pitch, not a low profile, so that means we're going to use the 7/32 or pink grinding wheel. I give you the part number to order another one as well. Mine's the 455. So here's those grinding wheels. You can see they're color coded for what we were going to do. We needed the pink one. I'm going to peel that guy out. That's going to be what we actually end up putting in the end of our Dremel. And so we can grab our Dremel and insert that guy in there, hold the lock, and now we've got our grinding wheel in there. Now let's assemble the cap that holds our guide to put that on the end of the actual Dremel. And to do that, we grab this guy, and there are two directions here. You can see this way and that way. We're going to end up assembling the guide off of that side. And our guide is this guy right here, and it has our markings on there for 20 and 30 degrees. Well, actually 30 and 30 off those angles. What I was going to say is if you do run a 22.5 degree angle saw, you'd have to put that on there with your own compass, or you get the idea. Figure out speed square, how to draw on there a 22 degree angle if that is the angle that you want to sharpen your blades at. 30 is a good angle though. Nothing wrong with that, and I wouldn't change it unless you're really sure of what you're doing. The next thing we need to do, since we are using the pink one, we have to use one of these spacers that came in our kit. So there's two in there. You grab one of those out, and I grab the screws as well, and they give you a little cheesy wrench to do this with. We're not going to use that. So now we're going to grab our cap and our spacer, and take and put one of those screws through our guide and start that into our cap. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So you can see I got our spacer in there. Guide is going off the short side, and we're going to tighten that up. Get it up nice and snug. That's good there. And now we can grab our Dremel, and this guy replaces that cap that was on there. And you're starting to see how this all comes together of which angle we're trying to sharpen at. So you hold this parallel to your saw blade, and that's how you go about getting the right angle there. I'll show you that here as soon as we go to sharpen the actual chain. So when sharpening, you want to sharpen from the inside edge of the chisel. So we take this forward a little bit to where you can see it move. We want to sharpen on this side. We'll turn the saw around to get the opposite side. So we're going to do all of these teeth, flip it around, and then come at these teeth from the other side. The guide's set up to work that way, and it gets us the correct angle. So I'm going to grab a Sharpie here, a little sharpening trick, and color the top of one of my teeth black with that Sharpie. That lets me know when we've done all of this side of the saw. So I'm going to do all of these. When I hit the black Sharpie tooth again, I know we're there and we can switch around to the other side. So let's get started here. Fire up the Dremel. You see that 30-degree mark. That's what we're going to go parallel to. Okay, all of that side is done. I've made it back around to the darkened tooth right there. So we'll flip the saw around. And start the same process on this side. And this is a big bar, so I paused it halfway through so you didn't have to sit there and listen to me sharpen all the teeth on one side. So get on this side and go at it again. All right, thoughts on this? It is really fast and really handy. I like it. I like it a lot. One thing they don't have a good solution for, they do have a depth gauge that you can install on the trimmer, but it doesn't actually knock the height down, if that makes sense. I just have the one out of my stihl set, and I think this is great because you don't need to file those kicker teeth down very often. But what this does, get it to focus on the gauge and not my hand. What this does is this rides on there, and if the tooth sticks out, you need to file it down some. And so just barely getting a hair of it. Getting to where I've sharpened this chain enough times that it's starting to need the kicker teeth filed down. Getting just a nick on there, just a little tiny bit of it. Nothing, honestly, this is probably a waste of time, and I'm doing it more as a demonstration because there's nothing really going on there. But we'll try it. Yeah, I'm not finding any of them. One other cool thing to note about these stihl chains, and I really like stihl chains on their chainsaws. Other brands do this as well, but I think theirs are really well thought out. If you look close on here, there is an gauge to how the angle is supposed to be cut on that tooth. So you can kind of see if you're going parallel or you're toeing in some or out some. And it also lets you know how many times you can sharpen this chain back there. Chains are expensive, and this little sharpening kit was, I want to say it was like 15 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the comments, but this thing is really sharp. Is it the most accurate? No. Bench grinder is definitely a more commercial solution, but I do have a cordless Dremel, and I will say that sitting out in the field and hand filing that 3 strokes per tooth around a 32-inch chain, yeah, that takes a little time. So I carry that set with me, but I've got a cheap cordless Dremel that it'll probably make its way into that, and I'll carry that kit with me and just touch that up in the field using that Dremel stone instead of my hand file. And it did a good job. It's, if you look in there, you can see that cut surface, and it did the trick. I'm excited to use it this weekend, see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I'll put that link to the product down in the description. I like this one because it came with all of the stuff to also do lawnmower blades. There are different attachments for lawnmower blades and some other utility blades that are in there as well. And it shows you, this one, you use the 9/32, 932 attachment. Same with this one, but it gets you the right angle for whatever type of blade we're trying to sharpen. And then of course there's the chainsaw attachment, and it worked pretty good. I did have to make sure I watched my angle. I felt like more than I do with the hand file, but I've done the hand file for so long that I feel like I just know it a little bit. I'm a little more familiar with it, but either way, worked great.